exciting video. This is Wednesday, July 3rd. I'm not going to work today. Got tomorrow off, it's a holiday. Taking Friday off as well. We're going to get some stuff done. Tired of dealing with this garage that just turned into a collection point for junk. So, I guess I could tell you all now. So, I did a video the other day, the last video I uploaded, about Oldsmobile project plans. There's the other 70 Cutlass buried in the garage. Stuff and parts and things and junk on top. But I got the American flag hanging, so we're okay. So, the plan today, if you'll notice, right over here, I got the trailer. Got some stuff on it, but we're gonna get this frame out today. I'm working on unburying it. Going through, I've got the trash cans close by so I can just dump stuff. I've got quite a bit of stuff in there. Bathtub for the house, I need to get that going too. Fence boards, trim pieces, radiator support for the new Olds. It's a bad one. Toss that one out. But yeah, 70 Cutlass Supreme in the garage. I just tried airing this tire up. It is not holding air. It all leaks back out. Probably still kind of hear it a little bit. So, it's got some neat wheels on it though. I might just hang on to those. Don't know if I'll ever use them, but maybe for a future project. This one's holding okay. I took her up to 25. Gotta be careful because you can see all that dry rot. That'll be good enough just to roll it around, but those tires are junk. I think the other two are flat on the other side too. I can't tell from here. Of course, I've got that one off on the front, so. But yeah, mentioned the frame rot. That's from a battery. This horn is bent up or down. I can't remember. I think it's up a little bit. And if you go back here, where's it at? There we go. It's got a cracked frame. It's all repairable. But this is a parts car. This is a parts car. I need the rear glass out of it for the other car. The filler piece goes behind the window there is good on this one. So I'm going to snag it. I'm also taking the dash because the dash has no cracks on this. So that door might go on the other car. We'll see. I guess if I really wanted to, I could take the panels and everything off of this one. But rear seat's toast. It's torn up on top. This is the upholstery I'd like to replicate. It's got vinyl in the middle and like polyester inserts, but they don't make that anymore. It's something a little bit different than just all vinyl. So, but this windshield's cracked. There's the registration for the car. It is registered. Collector plates. 455, just sitting here. I need to have that bagged. Soak it with something and bag it. Preserve it. There's an Olds 350 sitting right there. I'd like to put that one in the new car. But that one I know runs. So I may just go with that one for the time being. That's a turbo 350. Olds transmission there. Different bell housing bolts. This is another 700 R4 I got for free. That's what I'd like to use eventually. It's a toss up between a 200 4R or the 700 R4. The 700's got taller first and second gears. The 200's got shorter, so it'll launch harder. But to be honest with you, if I've got 7.5 liters of power and I'm not drag racing this thing, I think I'll be just fine with it. Maybe we'll make something that's got a little bit longer legs. Put 355 gears in or something. 373s. But yeah, this thing's turned into a junk collection as well. So, big problem with this car is, as you can see, it's got a sunroof cut into it. So that roof is toast. And then the other quarter panel on the far side has been chopped. So, but today's goal is to get this frame unburied and out of here. And once that's done, cram everything back in the garage. It'll actually clear up a lot of room. I could really organize stuff a little bit better. I'm going to get rid of those shelves. They worked when I bought them at my last place at the apartment I had. But I don't know if you can tell, but it's such thin particle board that the boards are sagging. They're not holding the weight. Thought about redoing the boards, but you know what? Let's yank them out. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with the toolbox. I'm keeping it, but I don't know if I want to slide it all the way down to this door, put it right next to the light switch and the fire extinguisher there. Always have a fire extinguisher in your shop, even if you can't get to it. Or if I'm going to slide it all the way down next to the air tank, but then the rest of the space I'm going to put a workbench in. And then workbench, shelves down below. I might just do pegboard up above. Probably keep a shelf way up top, or a couple of shelves way up top. But I guess I could even grab one of those new fancy LED lights like I got out in the shed and put it underneath the shelf on top of the workbench for lots of light. So, but yeah, that's this weekend's plan. Also got something else planned. You can't see it, but in this pile here is a 90s GM truck bench or bucket seat. Came out of Cletus when I bought it. Had two, tried to salvage one, but it didn't work, so it went in the garbage. This one I haven't even messed with, but I'm gonna do something with that one as well to make it usable. More junk. Oldsmobile hubcap I yanked from the junkyard. Cadillac Seville hubcap I yanked from the junkyard. Everything are going to go up on the wall here shortly, once I get back that far. I don't remember why I grabbed this GMC grill, but I did. I think I'll hang that up on the wall too. Kind of thinking, I got the original grill off the 84. That's the grill that came off the blue truck. I'll put that other GMC grill over here. Fill in that gap. Move some hubcaps down. So what do we got here? So that was the hubcaps that were on the blue Crown Vic that I used to have. That's a hubcap set that I bought to put on the car. I think it came with an extra. Either that or those are what I put on the car. Steel wheels. That's the bent hubcap that came off the 84 Eldorado I used to have. You can tell it's just mangled around the curb. And the whole, there's my finger, the whole centerpiece here was bent on one side, so when you drive down the road it kind of did this thing. So found one from a junkyard and pieced it together. Another old Ford hubcap. I probably came in I bought a batch of hubcaps just to, I think we were trying to find something for the trailer to work, but that's off of I think it's an 80 Cutlass from the junkyard. I just thought it was kind of neat. That was the body color of the car, that goldish bronze. So I snagged it. That's a steering wheel that came out of the 70 Cutlass sitting right beside me. One of the center caps off the silver truck. I think it's one of the trim rings. Probably take that off, don't need to hang that anymore. That's one of the hubcaps off the 84, one of the originals. So, I have no idea what the plate's from. It's probably written on the back. A buddy of mine gave me a European plate just because I wanted one. Got the 70 Olds project board that probably needs to come down because I'm sure all that stuff's just cooked right into that material, so it can't even wipe off anymore. Look at that. 6/2 2013 frame in garage. This is 2019. Shows you how quick I'm working on this project. This frame has been sitting here for 6 years. Jeez. 2011 was when we had that thing fired up, that 350. So, yeah, we'll just yank that down. And it's always been my goal to get to that stage and then go from there. Olds frame, rolling chassis. Moffett. I used to hang off the back of the hot tub truck I used to drive. I never liked it. It was always just stared at me in the rearview mirror, so I pulled it off. And rather than tossing it, I kept it and hung it up here. The old digital clock. A couple of signs over there in the corner. I need to get a GMC sign. Go with the Oldsmobile and the Chevrolet service. My nuts and bolts collection. So, I like that sign. My way or the highway. So anyway, yakking on about nothing in particular. Got a cat out here helping me now. We're going to dig on with unburying this frame. Kevin's coming over about 3:30. He's going to help me get this thing on the trailer. And then probably tonight I'm going to run this over to his place. Don't want to do it tomorrow, 4th of July. I don't know what traffic's going to be like, and the idiots will be out with the fireworks and whatnot, although tonight won't be much better. But some more updates coming for the Jimmy soon. There's been some developments. I'll just say it's getting expensive. But we'll get to that. I've got a bunch of videos I got to edit. I'm so far behind on that project. What I'm going to do is start with the latest videos and edit them up, save them, and just kind of work my way backwards till where I left off. It's going to be the best thing to do. Do the stuff that's fresh in my mind. But stay tuned. We'll get some more stuff on that truck. It's getting close. It's getting very close. I'll just say it's probably closer than you think it is. So, I'll give you a hint. It's actually parked just on the other side of those trees right now. So, but yeah, we'll get that squared away. I'm going to work on this, edit some videos. Tomorrow, 4th of July, all the morons will be out blowing things up, so I'm just going to kind of hang loose around the house. Keep the cats indoors. And yeah, sun's supposed to come out later this afternoon. Got the straps all laid out on the trailer to dry out. Got the winch. I need to get that going again. I got the seals for it. I think I need a little tool to get that going. But all these projects that have been buried in this garage. Bull bars for the brush guard. Push bars for the off the blue truck going on the red truck or the gray truck here shortly. And just need to dig this stuff out. So, alrighty. I've rambled on enough. We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be good. Huh. Trans Am. That's a heavy one too. Jeez. Well, that was probably off of Ken's kit project. That may have been one of those off the parts car or something. Anyway, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. We'll talk more later. Bye bye. Oops. It's on the trailer. See the camera sitting there on the tripod, ready to go to record the momentous occasion? Didn't even think of it. Just Kevin showed up. I don't think he's been here 2 minutes. So, and he's cruising around the block now, getting ready to head to his house. So, you don't hear Kenny Rogers on the radio right now. We're not turning the love around at all. So, I'll just turn that down. So, yeah, I got a hole here. Room for another car. I gotta get all that stuff in. I'm gonna take the frame back to the brother's place this afternoon, but do a little more cleanup, get this stuff in here. Tomorrow I'm going to work on clearing that out, tossing some stuff, reorganize the wall. There he goes, whipping around the corner. So, and yeah, strap this thing down and get the Olds frame off to the brother's place. Got my poor 15 back over here too. Prep and ready. It's like a rust remover pre-primer wash. 415 chassis black. A couple more chassis blacks and the spray. Not the roll on. This is the 415 chassis coat. This is the stuff that locks everything in, so remember to keep that stuff out. Ultra Duster, engine enamel, Olds gold paint, pour 15. Probably not going to be using that. So all sorts of stuff in here that I bought and never used. So like I say, that'll be tomorrow's project. We're gonna get this floor cleaned up a little bit. I'm thinking I'm going to take that workbench and I'm going to slide it down. I'm going to have to cut that shelf off down there so that I can open the top. which means the radio is going to have to get moved, but we'll figure that out. Need to put another shelf up in the corner above the garage door. I can put that other speaker up there. Or put corner shelves in and put the speaker there and over there. That's not a bad idea. That'll just get everything out of the way a little bit more. The remote doesn't work. I found it. Batteries were leaking pretty bad in it, so I think it ruined the remote. But I got nothing out of it. Put fresh batteries in it, so oh well. Trials and tribulations, but we're getting there. We are getting there. I found a bunch of stuff that I didn't know I had. So putting that aside, Oldsmobile motor parts. I think those engines should just go right in the back, because they're going to be here for a while. So anywho, let me do some cleanup here and get a few more things squared away. I thought I had another little dolly. Maybe it's out in the shed. I can throw this 700 R4 on and move it around. I was at Harbor Freight yesterday and thought about grabbing one, but I didn't. So anyway, drive line for the 70 Cutlass there. At least I got one of those tucked in the corner. So we're getting there. Back in a bit. Alrighty. And the trailer and the Oldsmobile frame are rolling to Granite Falls. Didn't drag. Swing wide to clear the wheels over the cruise. The other car. It's about 5:30. Traffic's supposedly miserable out there right now, so we'll take our chances. At least we'll be able to maintain a good clip. There's no weight on this trailer other than a couple hundred pounds for that frame. Getting tired. Got my herd of squirrels in the back there chirping away. It's that new replacement fuel tank I put in. That's the new anti-squeak strips I put on that one. Have to drop that tank and either double up or buy some different ones or something. I don't know. But only does that when I get down below half a tank, and I'm at a quarter tank now. Oh well. Gonna ride this thing out to Granite Falls and we'll pick you up from there. Boy, I'm getting real good at this not recording stuff again. So there's the frame sitting off the trailer. I was gonna record it, just completely spaced it. Loser. Yep. And I'm your brother. So we were just talking plans and hopes and dreams for this thing. There's the body going on this frame. So, a couple of little welds just to touch up. Pointed them out earlier. Right there. We're going to pour 15 the bare metal spots, because this is a good heavy industrial paint that's on this thing. Of course, it's probably got multiple layers of paint from all the restoration projects that this thing's been involved with. And then we'll use the chassis coat to hit the pour 15 spots and then spread out from there. So someday this might be a running, driving, roaring Oldsmobile. Kevin and I were talking again, probably just gonna dress up that 350 that I got, because I know that one runs. And then down the road, we'll do the 455. But still going to put a 4-speed automatic in it. Or, now'd be the time to do my manual transmission if I really wanted to.
You gotta modify anything on the crankshaft to do that. Pilot bearings and stuff.
Do ya?
Now's the time to figure it out.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? One of those with a 350 and a 5 or a 6-speed? Yeah, not the 4-speed. I want the overdrive.
We'll save that for when you get the 455.
Oh, I could do that too, yeah.
What'll be your motivation to build the 450?
Or I'll just hang on to the other body. So when this one's done with the 350 and the automatic, then I'll do the 455 and with the one that's in the garage now.
Yeah, with the ramp on there.
Oh yeah, ramps. These are the ramps that I forgot when I was unloading the Jimmy. I haven't told you where it is yet, but it's not here. Yeah, I just left them in the grass, so I'll just drag them back over. I'll probably put this video together. Oh, look at that car, huh? I like those lines. I always like those lines. But today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is 4th of July. Lots of explosions, lots of noise, lots of drunks on the road. I usually don't like driving on holidays, especially if I absolutely don't have to. So I'm going to just kind of lay low at the house, keep things buttoned up for the cats, keep them happy. Probably watch movies, play in the garage. And then Friday, going to come out here and we're going to start some framework. And Kevin wants to get the transmission out of his Oldsmobile, the 63, so I will be helping him with that. Because I think I owe him quite a bit of labor on stuff for what he's been doing for me. Of course, he's not around here. He's not around right now to hear me say that, so. But, wants to get this one going. Cool car. Cool old car. Get her on the road. I really like that dash. It's got a 394 in it. Factory. With a little 3-speed automatic. So anyway, I think that's going to end this video. Edit all this up here tonight, get it uploaded for y'all for 4th of July. Have a happy, safe 4th of July if you celebrate it. If not, just have a happy, safe day. Twinkle Toes Kevin over there doesn't like uploading videos anymore. I can't get my editing program to work. I have a new computer I don't know how to use.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm shutting you off. See you later. Bye-bye.